The greatest tragedy in life is not death. The greatest tragedy in life is living without focus. A man without focus will spend his entire life reacting instead of creating. He will wake up every morning responding to noise, responding to pressure, responding to opinions, responding to distractions. And when he reaches the end of his journey, he will discover that he was busy but never productive, active but never effective, alive but never truly living in purpose. The wealthiest place on earth is not in the oil fields. It is not in the gold mines. It is not in the banks of the world. The wealthiest place on earth is the graveyard, because buried beneath the ground are books that were never written, dreams that were never fulfilled, businesses that were never started, songs that were never sung, visions that were never pursued, because people allowed distractions to become stronger than their assignment. Focus is the key to manifestation. Whatever you focus on expands in your life. Whatever controls your attention controls your destiny. This is why the enemy of purpose is not always destruction. Sometimes the enemy of purpose is distraction. The enemy does not need to kill your dream if he can keep you entertained long enough to abandon it yourself. You must understand something about greatness. Greatness is never accidental. Greatness is the result of concentrated attention. Every great inventor, every great leader, every great visionary mastered the art of focus. They learned how to disconnect from noise so they could connect to purpose. Most people cannot hear their purpose because their minds are overcrowded with distractions. There are people listening to me right now who are exhausted, not because they are working too hard, but because they are focused on too many things. Your energy is scattered. Your mind is divided. You are trying to please everybody while forgetting the assignment God placed within you. You cannot become powerful while being emotionally attached to every opinion around you. A river becomes powerful because it stays in one direction. The moment water spreads everywhere, it loses force. Focus creates power. Concentration creates momentum. Discipline creates results. The reason many people never see transformation is because they keep changing direction every week. One day they are passionate, the next day they are distracted. 1 month they are committed, the next month they are discouraged. Purpose cannot manifest through inconsistency. You must become dangerous with your attention. Stop giving your energy to things that produce nothing in your life. Some people are addicted to distraction because distraction protects them from responsibility. If they stay distracted, they never have to confront their potential. If they stay distracted, they never have to discipline themselves. But the day you decide to become focused is the day your life begins to change. A seed does not become a tree overnight. It remains hidden beneath the ground for a season. Nobody applauds it while it is developing roots. Nobody celebrates it while it is growing in darkness. Yet the hidden season determines the visible result. Focus requires the willingness to work in silence until your results speak for you. Many people want success, but they do not want isolation. They want greatness without sacrifice. They want destiny without discipline. But every vision demands separation. When you become serious about your assignment, you will lose access to certain environments. You cannot think like an eagle while spending your life around chickens. Eagles fly above storms while chickens hide from rain. Some of you are too available. You answer every call, attend every event, entertain every distraction, and then wonder why your dream is dying. Protect your focus like your life depends on it, because it does. Every minute wasted on distraction is a minute stolen from your future. You were not created to live emotionally unstable. You were created to dominate your environment. The mind is like a garden. Whatever you allow into it will grow. If you feed your mind fear, fear will grow. If you feed your mind negativity, negativity will grow. If you feed your mind purpose, vision, and discipline, greatness will grow. Your future is demanding a different version of you. The person you are today cannot carry the assignment waiting for you tomorrow. That is why growth requires discomfort. Discipline is painful because it forces you to confront your weaknesses. But pain is temporary. Regret lasts much longer. Most people quit because they are addicted to immediate results. They plant a seed today and expect a harvest tomorrow. But purpose operates through process. The tree grows slowly because anything that grows fast dies quickly. God is more interested in your development than your comfort. You must train yourself to stay focused even when nobody supports you. Some people will never understand your vision because purpose was not given to them. Stop expecting everybody to celebrate what they cannot comprehend. Noah looked foolish until the rain started. Vision always appears ridiculous before manifestation. The problem with many people is that they confuse movement with progress. Being busy does not mean you are productive. Running in circles still keeps you in the same place. Focus requires intentionality. Every day you must ask yourself, is what I am doing bringing me closer to my purpose? Distractions are expensive. One wrong relationship can delay your destiny for years. One bad habit can destroy your momentum. One season of laziness can sabotage opportunities you prayed for. You must become ruthless about protecting your future. There are people who are draining your energy because they have no vision for their own lives. People without purpose will always distract people with purpose. Misery loves company. Small-minded people feel uncomfortable around focused individuals because your discipline exposes their excuses. Do not apologize for becoming unavailable. Lions do not lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. When you understand your value, you stop begging for attention. Focused people do not chase validation because purpose gives them identity. The richest individuals in the world understand something powerful. Attention is currency. Whatever captures human attention controls influence. That is why the world fights for your focus every single day. Social media wants your focus. Entertainment wants your focus. Fear wants your focus. Negativity wants your focus. Because whoever controls your attention controls your direction. Guard your mind carefully. Some of you wake up every morning consuming negativity before you even speak life into yourself. You begin the day feeding your spirit doubt, fear, comparison, and anxiety. Then you wonder why you feel weak. Your mind was never designed to carry endless confusion. You become what you consistently think about. Thoughts become beliefs, beliefs become actions, actions become habits, habits create destiny. This is why discipline begins in the mind before it appears in behavior. Every great leader mastered solitude. Solitude is powerful because it allows clarity to emerge. Noise confuses vision. Silence strengthens vision. If you never disconnect from people, you will never discover yourself. Sometimes God isolates you because He is trying to develop you. Do not fear being alone for a season. Caterpillars isolate before becoming butterflies. Transformation requires separation. Some friendships cannot survive your growth because they were built around your limitations. You must become obsessed with improvement. Every day ask yourself, how can I become better? Better habits create a better future. Small disciplines repeated consistently produce massive results over time. Success is not a miracle. Success is management. Many people destroy their future because they refuse to master small responsibilities. If you cannot manage your time, you cannot manage greatness. If you cannot control your emotions, you cannot control influence. If you cannot discipline your appetite, you cannot discipline your destiny. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. Successful people do not feel inspired every day. They simply refuse to stop. Consistency is more powerful than emotion. The sun is millions of miles away from the earth, yet its focus produces light every day. Focus creates impact. A magnifying glass can start a fire when sunlight becomes concentrated. Scattered light warms, focused light burns. Your life becomes powerful when your energy stops scattering. Some people are talented but unfocused. Talent without discipline becomes wasted potential. Your gift can open doors, but only character can keep you there. Focus is proof that you respect your assignment. There will always be distractions. There will always be critics. There will always be delays. But mature people understand that temporary discomfort is the price for permanent growth. Do not abandon your future because of temporary feelings. Every day you delay your purpose, someone else suffers because your gift was designed to solve a problem. Your existence is not an accident. You were born because the world needed something hidden inside you. The cemetery is full of people who died carrying their greatness instead of releasing it. The wealth inside your mind is more valuable than money. Ideas create wealth. Vision creates nations. Discipline creates legacy. The greatest investment you will ever make is investing in yourself. Write books, strengthen your mind, protect your environment, speak life over yourself. Stop feeding your spirit weakness. You cannot live a powerful life with a weak mentality. Many people spend years blaming others while ignoring personal responsibility. Responsibility is the foundation of maturity. The moment you take responsibility for your life, you regain power. Victims surrender power. Leaders take ownership. You are stronger than your distractions. You are greater than your fears. You are more powerful than your excuses. But greatness only manifests when you decide to master yourself. The hardest battle in life is not against people. The hardest battle is against internal weakness. Can you stay committed when nobody is watching? Can you remain disciplined when emotions change? Can you continue building when results are invisible? Champions are built in hidden places. Greatness develops in private before it appears in public. Everybody wants the spotlight, but few people want the preparation. Your future requires sacrifice from your present self. Sometimes you must say no to temporary pleasure so you can say yes to permanent purpose. Delayed gratification is the language of kings. Do not let comfort destroy your destiny. Comfort is dangerous because it convinces you to settle. Average people love comfort because comfort requires no growth, but growth lives outside convenience. If you study history, every great individual faced resistance. Resistance is proof that movement is happening. Nobody attacks something that has no value. The greater your assignment, the greater the opposition. Do not allow criticism to weaken your focus. People criticize what they do not understand. A visionary sees tomorrow while average people only see today. Your assignment is too important for distraction. Your children need your discipline. Your future needs your consistency. Your purpose needs your focus. The next generation is waiting for you to become who you were born to be. Wake up every morning with intention. Stop drifting through life. Stop wasting time. Stop living beneath your potential. Every day is an opportunity to move closer toward destiny. The clock is moving whether you are prepared or not. Time does not stop for excuses. Life rewards responsibility. The future belongs to disciplined individuals who remain focused long after everybody else becomes distracted. You must reach a point where nothing can pull you away from your vision. Not opinions, not delays, not fear, not loneliness, not failure. Failure is not proof that you should quit. Failure is proof that you are learning. A baby falls many times before learning to walk. Yet nobody tells the baby to stop trying. Why? Because falling is part of development. Mistakes are classrooms for growth. You are carrying something powerful inside you. There is a leader inside you. There is greatness inside you. There is vision inside you. But potential means nothing without execution. Do not die with your music still trapped within you. Do not leave this earth carrying unwritten books, undeveloped ideas, unused gifts, and abandoned dreams. The world needs what you were born to produce. Stay focused when people doubt you. Stay focused when progress feels slow. Stay focused when nobody applauds you. Stay focused when distractions multiply. Because eventually discipline produces evidence. One day the same people who ignored your vision will be amazed by your results. One day the sacrifices will make sense. One day the struggle will produce strength. One day the hidden season will reveal the harvest. But none of it happens unless you remain focused long enough for purpose to manifest. Most people lose their destiny in pieces. Not all at once. One distraction at a time. One compromise at a time. One wasted day at a time. Life does not usually collapse in a single moment. It slowly drifts away from purpose because people stop paying attention to what matters most. You cannot become exceptional while living carelessly. Every great achievement demands concentration. The difference between average people and impactful people is not merely intelligence. It is focus. Average people divide their energy among countless distractions. Great people direct their energy toward a clear assignment. A tree grows wherever the seed is planted, but human beings have the power to choose their environment. If you continue surrounding yourself with confusion, negativity, gossip, and small thinking, you will eventually become the environment you tolerate. Your atmosphere affects your mentality. Your mentality affects your decisions. Your decisions create your future. Protect your environment fiercely. Some conversations are dangerous to your destiny. Some relationships are expensive to your purpose. Some habits are silently destroying your discipline. Stop allowing access to people who drain your vision while contributing nothing to your growth. A focused person understands the value of time. Time is more valuable than money because you can recover money, but you cannot recover wasted years. Every minute you spend distracted is a piece of life you will never get back again. This is why successful people become intentional about their schedule. You say you want greatness, but where is your discipline? You say you want change, but where is your consistency? Desire without discipline produces frustration. Everybody wants success until they discover success requires sacrifice. There are nights when you must continue working while others are sleeping. There are moments when you must remain committed while others are relaxing. There are seasons when you must isolate yourself from noise so your vision can mature. People misunderstand focused individuals. They call them obsessed. They call them extreme. They call them antisocial. But every person who changed history looked unusual before they became successful. Ordinary minds rarely understand extraordinary commitment. When an airplane takes off, it uses the greatest amount of energy at the beginning. Why? Because elevation requires force. The beginning of transformation is always uncomfortable. Your old habits will fight you. Your emotions will resist you. Your environment may misunderstand you. But if you survive the early resistance, momentum begins to develop. Momentum is powerful. Once discipline becomes a habit, it becomes easier to maintain. But many people never experience momentum because they quit too early. They stop before results appear. They abandon the process before transformation manifests. A farmer does not dig up a seed every week to check if it is growing. He trusts the process. Yet many people sabotage their own future because they lack patience. Focus requires trust. You must trust that your consistency will eventually produce harvest. You cannot spend your life chasing every opportunity. Some opportunities are distractions disguised as advancement. Not every open door is meant for you. Wisdom is knowing what to ignore. The lion survives because it knows when to chase and when to conserve energy. If a lion chased every animal it saw, it would exhaust itself. Likewise, if you pursue every idea, every trend, every distraction, you will drain your potential before fulfilling your purpose. Your assignment requires emotional maturity. Emotional people are easily distracted. One criticism ruins their focus. One disappointment destroys their motivation. One setback convinces them to quit. But mature people understand that feelings are temporary. Never make permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. Some days you will feel tired. Some days you will feel discouraged. Some days progress will appear invisible. But discipline means continuing even when your emotions disagree. You are born to lead your emotions, not be controlled by them. A person who cannot manage themselves cannot manage influence. Self-control is one of the greatest forms of power. Look at the ocean. Ships do not sink because of the water around them. Ships sink because of the water allowed inside them. Likewise, your environment cannot destroy you unless you allow negativity to enter your spirit. Guard your mind carefully. Your mind is the control center of your destiny. Whatever dominates your thinking eventually dominates your life. This is why you must become selective about what you watch, what you hear, and who you listen to. Many people are spiritually exhausted because they consume endless negativity every day. Fear enters through information. Doubt enters through repetition. Weakness enters through agreement. Stop agreeing with limitations. You were not created to live beneath your potential. You were designed with purpose before you were born. There is something on this earth that only you can contribute. But contribution demands focus. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Gold is refined through fire. Strong people are developed through adversity. Stop praying for easy lives while asking for greatness. Greatness is expensive. There are things you must give up if you want to grow. You cannot carry old mentalities into new seasons. Every level of life requires a different mindset. The person you were 5 years ago cannot become the person you are meant to be tomorrow without transformation. Some people miss their future because they are addicted to their comfort zone. Comfort is a prison disguised as safety. Nothing extraordinary grows inside convenience. The eagle teaches us something powerful. When storms come, most birds hide, but the eagle uses the storm to rise higher. Focused people use adversity differently. They do not allow hardship to destroy them. They use hardship as development. Every challenge in your life contains a lesson. Every obstacle contains training. Every delay contains preparation. Stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what is this teaching me? Growth requires perspective. Two people can experience the same storm and emerge completely different. One becomes bitter. The other becomes wiser. The difference is mentality. Do not waste pain. Pain can either break you or build you depending on your response. The strongest people are often those who learn how to remain focused during difficult seasons. You cannot fulfill your purpose while constantly comparing yourself to others. Comparison destroys focus. When you compare yourself to others, you become distracted from your own assignment. A mango tree does not compete with an apple tree. Each produces according to its design. Likewise, your responsibility is not to imitate others, but to maximize your own potential. Stop measuring your beginning against somebody else's middle. Every great person started as a beginner. Behind every success story are years of invisible discipline. The world celebrates results, but rarely sees preparation. They see the stage, but not the sacrifice. They see the victory, but not the struggle. They see the success, but not the sleepless nights. You must become comfortable with delayed recognition. Sometimes your greatest work will happen in silence. Sometimes nobody will applaud your consistency. But purpose is not dependent on applause. Do not seek attention, seek impact. Attention fades quickly. Impact creates legacy. Legacy is not what you leave for people. Legacy is what you leave in people. Your discipline today can inspire generations tomorrow. Some of you are carrying dreams that are too important to abandon. There are businesses inside you, books inside you, innovations inside you, solutions inside you. But dreams without focus remain invisible. You cannot become distracted by temporary pleasures. Every addiction steals focus. Every bad habit weakens discipline. Anything that controls you beyond your will eventually controls your future. Freedom is not doing whatever you want. Freedom is mastering yourself enough to do what is necessary. The strongest person is not the loudest person. The strongest person is the individual who can control themselves under pressure. There will always be reasons to quit. There will always be excuses available, but successful people decide that their future matters more than their excuses. Excuses are dangerous because they sound reasonable. People can justify laziness, procrastination, fear, and inconsistency for years while watching their potential disappear. Do not become comfortable watching life pass you by. You were created for more than survival. You were created for contribution. A seed fulfills its purpose by becoming a tree. A bird fulfills its purpose by flying. Human beings fulfill their purpose through vision. Vision gives life meaning. Without vision, people drift. Without vision, people waste time. Without vision, people become controlled by circumstances instead of purpose. You must wake up every day remembering why you started. Remember the vision. Remember the assignment. Remember the reason you refuse to settle for average. One day your focus will separate you from the crowd. Discipline always creates distinction. While others become distracted, you must remain committed. While others complain, you must continue building. While others waste time, you must continue growing. Do not fear hard work. Hard work develops capacity. Responsibility develops strength. Discipline develops character. The future is not created by wishful thinking. The future is created by daily habits repeated consistently over time. Your habits are shaping your destiny even now. Every day you are becoming something. Every decision is forming your future identity. If you want a different life, you must become a different person. Transformation begins internally before it appears externally. Stop waiting for somebody to rescue you. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop waiting for permission to become great. The responsibility for your life belongs to you. You are capable of more than you realize. Most people never discover their true potential because they stop pushing themselves too early. Limits are often mental before they are physical. Your future is hidden inside your daily routine. What you repeatedly do determines what you eventually become. If you continue feeding your distractions will eventually consume your purpose. But if you feed your vision consistently, your vision will eventually dominate your life. One focused year can completely change your future. One disciplined season can create opportunities that last a lifetime. One decision to remain committed can transform generations after you. Do not allow temporary distractions to produce permanent regret. Stay relentlessly focused until nothing around you has the power to pull you away from your assignment.